He had everything: fame, money, and a future destined for greatness. A young superstar for the New England Patriots, Aaron Hernandez was living the American dream. But in just a few short years, that dream turned into a nightmare. From NFL glory to a cold prison cell, and finally, a shocking and mysterious death that stunned the entire sports world. Was it suicide? Was it guilt? Or was there something far more sinister behind Aaron Hernandez's final moments? Tonight we unravel the twisted, tragic, and unnatural story of one of football's brightest stars, who fell faster than anyone could imagine. Aaron Joseph Hernandez was born on November 6, 1989, in Bristol, Connecticut. He grew up idolizing his father, Dennis Hernandez, a former football player who pushed Aaron toward greatness. But when Aaron was just 16, tragedy struck. His father died suddenly during surgery. That loss changed him forever. Football became his escape. At the University of Florida, he became a powerhouse tight end, known for his strength, speed, and explosive plays. In 2010, at only 20 years old, he was drafted by the New England Patriots. By 2011, he was a millionaire, scoring touchdowns alongside Tom Brady. But fame couldn't hide the darkness that followed him: a violent temper, troubled friends, and an unshakable anger rooted deep within. Despite his success, Aaron's personal life was spiraling. He was involved in fights, reckless behavior, and surrounded himself with dangerous people from his past. Police reports linked his name to multiple violent incidents, but charges never stuck. Then, in 2013, everything changed. On June 17, 2013, the body of Odin Lloyd, a semi-professional football player and Aaron's friend, was found less than a mile from Hernandez's mansion. Within days, Aaron Hernandez was arrested for murder. The NFL star, gone from hero to handcuffed in front of cameras. The world was stunned. How could a man who had everything throw it all away? But what investigators found inside his home, surveillance footage, destroyed phones, and a hidden arsenal, painted a terrifying picture of a double life. The trial of Aaron Hernandez became one of the most sensational cases in sports history. The evidence was overwhelming: surveillance footage, text messages, and ballistic matches linking him to the crime. In 2015, he was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. But behind bars, Aaron's story took an even darker turn. He began acting erratically, angry one moment, calm the next. He told his fiancée, Shayana Jenkins, that he was being watched and heard voices at night. In 2017, just days after being acquitted in a separate double murder case, Aaron Hernandez was found dead in his cell. The official report said suicide by hanging, but the details didn't add up. Aaron was discovered hanging from a bedsheet tied to the window bars at 3:05 a.m. The guards claimed he had blocked the door from the inside and left the Bible open to John 3:16, written on his forehead in ink. But questions immediately arose. There were no signs of a suicide note at first. Then, later, 3 letters appeared. One to his fiancée, one to his daughter, and one to a supposed prison friend. His family believed something wasn't right. How could a man who was celebrating a legal victory just days earlier suddenly take his own life? And why did reports reveal that Aaron had been planning a new appeal, and even talking about his future? Some claimed he was silenced. Others believed the truth was inside his mind, a mind ravaged by years of head trauma. After his death, Aaron's brain was studied by Boston University's CTE Center. The results were shocking. He had one of the most severe cases of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, ever seen in a person his age. CTE is caused by repeated blows to the head, common in contact sports like football. It can cause aggression, paranoia, impulsive behavior, and depression. Doctors said his brain looked like that of a man in his 70s, not 27. It explained his erratic actions, mood swings, and violent outbursts. In many ways, Aaron was both a criminal and a victim, trapped in a diseased mind that he couldn't control. Aaron Hernandez's story remains one of the darkest tragedies in sports. A gifted athlete destroyed by anger, trauma, and mental illness, leaving behind a daughter who will never truly know her father. His death sparked debates about the NFL, mental health, and the long-term effects of concussions on players. Was it suicide, or the final symptom of a broken brain? The truth may never be fully known. Aaron Hernandez's story reminds us that fame can't erase pain, and that mental health is as real as any injury. If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out, because every mind deserves help before it's too late. This is GossipGrid. Subscribe for more stories that uncover the mysteries behind the world's most tragic and unnatural celebrity deaths.